Welcome back. Once again, you're locked in here with the Finesse. And first, I just have to say thank you. Thank you so much for supporting the first few episodes of this new series that we put together. It's been really exciting getting to pull back the curtain and show you all how we work and how we get our ideas together, and just watching that process of how we make our songs into songs. Today we're working on our new song 725 as we're getting ready to go on tour, just to kind of figure out, like, what is that going to sound like. We've never really played it live in front of an audience, and so I'm really excited to just kind of see what happens when we take these very simple lines and put them on top of each other, where we can really make something interesting happen. So sit back, relax, and of course, if you're into this kind of content, be sure to hit like and subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss any notifications from the Finesse. And from here, wish us luck.
Gotta get the money.
Gotta get the money.
It's gonna be called that.
Yeah,
You gotta get the money.
Gotta get the money.
I had to listen to it real quick too. I'm like,
Yeah.
gotta get the money, you know. It almost like started like that. It's like you're holding the phone up, and it's just that, and then right when that kicks in, I'm right here.
Can't pay these bills. I'm buying. Can't stay still. Night and day I'm working.
Oh, you're gonna kill that shit. I love that bass tone.
I'm trying to mimic. It seems like very sideways.
Yeah.
How you're trying to do it with the end.
These bills. My body. Can't stay still. Night and day I'm working. Oh, we don't mind. Give me fun on the side. Maybe let me slide. And dance every chance I'm working.
Let's go to that rap break. Sorry, what were you saying? What were you saying? Got it.
I just wanna get and have sex all day. Get the taco jump, potato leg. They say, boy, why you this way? Oh my, it's human nature. Where's my paper? Say, mama, son, mama, where's my paper? No time, no money, get free. That's my $1 million dream.
I can't remember how I did that.
So, like the variables are hitting me, which I think would be really cool. Like,
It was
shows
fun when you guys were doing what
Never.
it felt like we should have probably gone back to gotta get the money, but
Yeah.
we kept doing the chorus. That was
Yeah.
kind of fun.
Yeah.
I don't remember
Right.
if that was on purpose.
So I love this idea of it feeling like this organic thing that's happening in front of an audience, like we're building the beat in real time. Where it's just like, oh shit, let's set this groove. Oh, you know, so we just kind of stack it up in that kind of way. I think could be really just interesting just as a performance piece. So it's just now a question of like, how do we get out of it, right?
Right. How do we get out of it?
So-
How many times are the gotta get the monies when they're earlier in the song? Because that
Yes.
seems like the first one's twice as long as the second one.
Yes. The first one's extra long. So it's like, yeah, if you imagine like a double chorus at the top,
Right.
and then every time we hit it, it's just like one time through the thing. But what's nice about the end, at least the way I kind of like it, was that like all of the parts are finally like on top of each other. They're singing All Falls Down, I'm doing the Gotta Get the Money, so it has this kind of like simplistic complexity of how all the parts are just now
Right.
intermingling, right? It's just a question of like, where's the out?
I think just so that we're all clear, basically it's like a B flat vein for the Gotta Get the Monies. The first long one,
Right.
the second shorter one, and I think that's it. I
Right.
think if we're hitting changes every other time, that's gonna help the build.
'Cause that was fun at the end when
Yeah.
that was happening.
I think
Yeah.
that's what we did, and I think that's what we did at last rehearsal. But
We were so
that was-
smart last
I
rehearsal.
tell you, those guys really know how to play their instruments.
They were great.
We should get them back.
We should call those guys.
Call those guys. Call those guys.
No, I think I
Cast
mean,
them into the work.
if there's would you like to just kind of, we could just kind of vamp the Gotta Get the Money, just like see what happens and
It is the
find.
Sorry, is the rap break? Is that just B flat?
That's a good question.
I couldn't
Do you want
remember.
to
if
change
there
on
was-
that?
I
I was
know.
just playing B flat.
Yeah, just be flat.
Okay.
Just be flat.
I
'Cause
don't.
I know on the recording it's like it's going between like the first and second chord or something like that, or second and third. I don't know. What go between a couple chords, but I feel like we just stayed on.
Yeah, let's
B
just rock that.
Yeah.
That works.
Yeah.
Because it also sticks in
Yeah.
If you want to hit that like the F, like the 5 of B flat, that could be fun. Just sort of stuff.
You know.
Just whenever you feel like it. Yeah. I mean, that,
Neither should.
Sparkle?
hit that vibe.
Yeah. It's my driver's slice. Isn't it?
Right. Getting crazy with it.
Yeah.
When are we doing our 3-part? Is it gonna be here? And then do you wanna do it one more time?
Oh, sure.
Do you wanna bookend?
Yeah, I completely
this
forgot
with the
that
awful
section. So yeah, we'll do that one time. That get the money, gotta get the money, get the money, gotta get the money, gotta get the money. All falls down, down. I just want to eat and have sex all day. So that'll be like the
Are we doing
the
this
bridge.
song or this one?
I mean, it's just space. We're just gonna jam.
8 bars, right?
Yeah,
And then plus our 4 makes 12.
you're right.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
So we're coming in all falls down on that 12 bar, so a little bit like the last 4.
So 12. The
8
your
plus.
thing is 12 bars.
Well, like, so the way in the record it worked is that like Gabe took a 12-bar
Gotcha.
little thing, and then I added a vocal on bar 9 just to be another little counterpoint.
So
Yeah.
in this instance, it's just going to be a continuation of.
Yeah, just be a vamp, and then we'll come in and do the All Falls Down, and then we'll
I am-
launch the B flat.
The B flat.
The B flat.
We'll hang on B flat until you kind of give us cue essentially.
Perfect.
Do you want to just like we could just play with the ending until the ending?
Feels right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just we can try them. So
Doing this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's do that B flat thing. I'll hit the rap, and then we'll just take it to the end and see where.
right.
Jizzle on the izzle.
Jizzle on the izzle.
Oh my god, spicy.
Scott Tizzle.
On a Monday.
Wow.
Come on,
I'm a
guys.
Mundizzle.
Monday. On a Monday.
Let me come in right away with this. Yes.
Holy Molizzo.
Holy Melissa.
Okay.
Pure sex.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's take it from that little B flat groove. Go ahead and count me whenever you're ready, Scott.
Just want to have sex all day. Hit the taco jump or potato leg. He say, boy, why you this way? Why, oh, why it's human nature? Where's my paper? Same on the side, where's my paper? No time
last time. I kept thinking we were on the
Almost,
last
yeah,
time
yeah,
there.
yeah. Just kind of feeling it out. I don't know. I don't know if I
As long
can
as you seem to do that all the time. As long as you're like,
This is it. This is the one. This is the one.
I'll just stop trying to guess it.
It sounds great with that third part in there.
Say, John, brother, I will James Brown you through this whole thing.
Yeah. And I just remember that. Usually in my head, I'm like, oh, I can tell. Nope, that wasn't it.
That wasn't it. That wasn't it.
Don't forget the money.
So, do you like
Yeah.
how it all kind of like
All falls
hit that 3-part
Yes.
at the end and it kind of pushed into
The 3-part. Feels so good.
yeah, I like that a lot. It's really cool.
So when it hits the 3-part, I think it would be best interest in the rhythm section to not overdo it when the 3-part harmony comes.
Literally, it's better because their microphone's near you.
Just but yeah, I just think that like as long as we're not overpowering the vocals in that moment. I think
Yeah, we
that's-
just keep going. I just kept thinking the end was coming. I kept
Yeah.
stopping and then catching back up. And
It's so like this gig is very much just like.
yeah, just yell last time.
And it's not even that he'll look at you most of the time. You just kind of keep an eye out on the corner of his eye because when he does a little something, then you go, okay, this is the.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, hey,
sorry.
that's the gig.
I can be bigger and more dramatic, Sean. I can be bigger and more dramatic.
That is so many gigs. That is something we just.
Something and then it's like,
No. It's not even a question of practice versus
We just have to
performance.
watch.
It's just like watch. I just
Yeah.
watch you, and then sometimes you do like.
Also, just keep
emotion.
playing
Yeah.
until you know you're not supposed to.
until you're by yourself.
Then just
you're like,
abruptly stop.
Right.
Well, yeah, because even if you're by yourself, like, cool, take a solo.
We just sing solo unison.
We do that thing.
Sick. What's that? You want to do the whole thing?
Kind
The
of.
whole thing?
Why not?
Want you to swing the whole thing?
Oh yeah.
Is it
Gotta get the money?
necessary? Do we know why not? It's not. I want to. It doesn't have to be just about.
I'll always remember fondly the first rehearsal Monica was here, and nervous and worried about doing well. And I apparently was making faces. And you thought that they were about you.
Oh.
You thought that they were about you. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I was not thinking about that. Something like,
You're the only one
yeah,
with-
no,
with
right.
the-
Not everything's about me. Got it. It's a comment that you made. Maybe
Trigger that memory.
Right.
You're the only one that can hear everything all in one spot, right?
Oh, yeah, I mean, kind of, but you guys were getting into the speakers and stuff.
I don't think the first one we had monitors.
No, maybe not.
Yeah.
So I was like, are we doing okay?
Yeah, and I was like, I'm not thinking about anybody but me.
I'm not even thinking about
I
it.
did a gig once with a piano player who was doing this the whole time, and I was like, should I do something differently? And the drummer goes, Sean, no, he's blind.
Oh, Sean.
No, he told me. No, he told me.
All right, Scott, give me a beat.
Start with that.
Yeah, so do I build it up?
Yeah, just build it up. Just hit that groove, and we can just. Yeah,
You know? I was thinking this with it.
give him some body.
Just so you.
Twerk. Get the money, gotta twerk for the money.
I don't like it either.
No F's given. No F's given. Mm-mm. Not a single F.
I think so. I don't know that you and I have been 100% on the same page for when it's just like the all falls down hits. I would say that for later.
It's like the last time.
Or so.
Right.
I think
Oh, you mean like when it?
boom, like
Doing the-
just silence.
Right.
Yeah. Playing in time with them, I think is a better hit. Maybe like right after the rap break.
Yeah.
I think that's probably when it's going to be most affecting.
Because I'm basing it on the record of when it first comes in on the verse. I feel like
I've listened to the record as many times
that
as we played
part-
in this room. I think that this is like I would rather it was something that like we came up with here than trying to
Right.
harken back.
Sure. Yeah.
sure. So yeah, because it's also like kind of rhythmically the hook though, a little bit in that first verse. I call it.
Yeah, first
once
verse.
in the first verse. But it does feel awkward, so I got no problem with
Yeah.
just saving that for.
Just kind of just like
I'm down.
just a beat. Yeah. I say chords like a beat until again either the after the rap break or maybe the one before the rap break. I could go either way on that.
Yeah, it's
but like just like putting it off, I think is just
right, and just doing it like one time almost or something,
Yeah.
wherever that ends up being. But yeah, so basically from the get go, I'll be playing
Just-
down beats,
just-
but I can still, I'll do like the.
hitting with them,
Yeah.
absolutely fine.
That's
But like
what
I
I
think that like the more we can, because otherwise it's
'Cause
just
there's nothing-
sound the whole time.
Right.
If the more we can have just like honestly, I love silence. I think it's very effective when it's just silent.
Uh-huh.
But that's my personal preference. I don't have to like tell all you guys to shut up for 2 book beats. But you know, I just think that that's like especially after the rap break, the all falls down.
It also makes the ending
a
tastier.
little bit tastier.
Yeah.
Tastier is exactly what I was
Makes the
saying.
ending nice and tasty. Cool. I like that a lot. That grooved really nicely.
Yeah.
Just it had a nice organic thing to it. Sorry if I maybe caught you off guard with some of those changes, but like it was real cool. And that just like, yeah, we got there. We got there.
Mhm.
Especially when you get to the end and it feels like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Let's go. Questions? Thoughts? Concerns?
Maybe.
Feels? Opinions?
We
Am I
were
wrong?
discussing that it could feel kind of weird with us singing in different parts. There's no melody in the part where you're singing the verse. That what if we either sing it on melody unison or don't sing all falls down during that verse, because then it has more of an impact.
I
after.
want it as a counterpoint, so it needs to stay there. It just needs to then figure out what it is that you want to do there.
Okay, good. And unison then that would be nice.
Because it has that nice
At
thing.
least
'cause
it
like, 'cause-
introduces the word. It just
Right,
feels weird
right.
when it's like.
And that's the thing. It's meant to be more of a textural thing. That's a nice like just layer to just add more texture.
Yes.
Especially because like the lyric goes, we can't pay these bills, so it has this nice like, so cool.
I love to do this type of thing, especially when there's a beat that I am responsible for recreating in a live capacity that grooves, but is sort of the impetus is programming. It's a beat that was created in maybe more of a hip hop perspective. That style of assembly of a groove. I really like to take on that challenge because it's never easy. As much as it might seem like it's going to be, the same groove over and over and over again. That groove in and of itself, if you're trying to get any of the little details of it, the little hits and the little changes, can sometimes be really difficult physically to do, just to play. Coordination-wise, where the accents are might not be where you would naturally put one as a drummer or in any instrumentalist. So I love the kind of challenge of, first of all, getting the feeling right. And it's not about playing it exactly, but it's about getting the right overall sense of the groove. And then being able to perform that through yourself in a way that's natural and like true to yourself, that isn't maybe only performative in a sort of classical perspective or recreating something. That's maybe not fair to say because
classical musicians are so much more than just recreators of someone else's parts. They really, you have to put yourself into it, otherwise you're not doing your job right. But it is also pretty directed and driven at the idea of playing as close to perfect as humanly possible. And I'm not talking about that aspect of it. I'm trying to play as perfectly human as possible and insert the missing link of that in what you would have out of a groove that's programmed. As creative and cool as it is, it has by nature a little bit of a missing pocket. You can definitely insert some push and pull into a programmed beat too. Those are always the best ones. But even in that, it's gonna be very exact every time. And so I'm trying to keep the idea of that tightness there, but make sure that it feels human too and grooves in a way that's more relatable naturally to everybody right off the bat. I think there's a happy medium there. I wouldn't say I'm fighting against the arrangement per se, or trying to be forceful about making it less thoughtful in its arrangement. I think the goal there is to maintain the spirit of the song as it is, and just add the sort of natural, organic human qualities that are inherent when you play with other people as a musician. So yeah, I'm playing with them in sections. I'm not trying to like force stuff to happen any particular kind of way, but there are moments when I might throw in a little stop or play past the bar and hit the 2, or things that, you know, musicians just do because it's fun for them. It's good to have those moments of engagement with yourself playing it, but also with the other musicians that you're playing with, and also with the audience that you're playing it for. There's this give and take aspect of it that happens when you're in performance as people for other people. And so that's just it. That's the goal. There's not necessarily any particular thing that I'm trying to embrace or reject, so much as just apply the we aspect of it to everything. The changes that happen feel so much more powerful when they come, because it's a change, but also the way we're grooving with each other is fantastic. So it may be as simple as I'm switching from like playing the snare drum as a cross stick to, at some point, I switch over to a snare hit, regular snare hit. Just that change by itself, after you've grooved for a while in one spot, it could stay that way the whole time and it would sound great. But we switch it up, and I'm doing that with everybody else at one of the section changes of the song. And those moments that happen, it's like those first few seconds of that groove hitting when it locks in and you realize, oh, this is different, and it now has grabbed my attention again. Those are always the moments for me. Like and subscribe. Smash that like and subscribe. Smash it. Wherever it is.